Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to my new video. Today I'm going to be comparing Forza Horizon 5 to Forza Horizon 6 and comparing which game is actually better and which game is actually more fun to play. And in this video I'll be talking about a lot of comparisons and tiers of which game is actually more fun and overall. So yeah, we're going to be checking out that today. And before I actually start the video, I just want to let you know that this is all based on my opinions and based on all my experience. So everyone's experience could be different when you play the game. But as always, we're gonna get started. So in this video, I'll be looking at few comparisons and few tiers and see actually which game is more fun, especially today. And there's a lot of we want to cover in today's video. So let's get started. So one of the very first things I actually want to talk about in this video is definitely the graphics and the performance. Now, first of all, I want to say that, and this might sound weird, but I think Forza Horizon 5's graphics and performance, in my opinion, is actually quite better for a few reasons, because the graphics just look a bit more sharper in my opinion. It just looks a bit nicer, and the performance is a huge thing also in this game. And I think it's also because this game ran, like, it's supported on older systems like Xbox One and older PC specs, so I think that's why it's supported, like, and it had a higher performance, which is one thing I really liked about Forza Horizon 5. And if you compare it to Forza Horizon 6, it is not too bad, but the graphics, like the game, yes, it looks better, but graphically it works worse in my opinion. And also another problem is the performance is not super great, especially right now, because a lot of systems don't really run this game very well, but it does work with a lot of systems still, so that's one thing I like about it. But overall, if we have to give this a ranking, I think Forza Horizon 5 will win this one, unfortunately. So that's my opinion about it. Now we're going to be moving on to the second thing, which is the progression. Now, this is already an obvious one, and we're not going to be talking about that too much right now. And the clear winner already is Forza Horizon 6, because Forza Horizon 6's progression mode is actually very, very good for a lot of reasons. First of all, there's a lot of things you could actually do now in the career mode, and it's actually quite fun for a lot of reasons, because the races that you do are pretty fun. The cars that you drive in this game are pretty fun and actually pretty realistic, that you would see in real life racing. And another thing I do also like about the progression is that if you unlock more XP, you'll upgrade your wristbands, which is like old Forza style, which is one thing I really like. And overall, the career mode is just so much fun in this game. And it might not be the longest, like I know it's like 20 hours, but still, it is so much better than what we had previously in other Forza games. Another cool addition to this career mode is that you have additional missions. So like in this game, you don't just have the career mode, you have like this thing that's called Discover Japan, and you could do additional missions like food deliveries, photography, and a lot more things like that. And in my opinion, I think it's actually a pretty nice addition overall, and I think it's really unique and something that we've never seen before. So that is one thing I really like about Horizon 6. And overall, the career mode in this game is just very amazing, and it's very good. Now for Forza Horizon 5's career mode, it was just terrible, because if you would finish like the first missions, you would just be able to get any single car that you want, and you would be able to do any races with no real meaning or progression, and you would just unlock random things that you already had previously. So overall, the career mode, it basically didn't make sense. And sure, you did have like stories, and you had this Horizon adventure thing, which is a cool idea, but it didn't really work. And overall, looking back at it, this was simply terrible to compare what we had. So obviously Forza Horizon 6 is definitely gonna win this, because they made a huge leap, and they made a good job of making the career mode actually fun in this game. So overall, this thing will have to go to Forza Horizon 6 for a lot of reasons of all the things I just said. So Forza Horizon 6 will be definitely getting the point. Now for the next one, which is the map in the game. Now, the map in the game, my opinion, I think it's also obvious, to be honest. Then I think it's Forza Horizon 6 also, because if you really think about it, the map in this game is just simply amazing. Because if you look at the actual map, not is it only massive, but it is so big that it's probably bigger than Forza Horizon 5 and 4 combined, which is a crazy thing to say, but that's what I actually feel like, and I think that's what it actually is. But it's not only good just because of how big it is, but it's also really fun because like the map actually feels fun to drive on it, and it's super unique, that and you've never seen anything like it. So in my opinion, overall the map is just very fun, and you do have a lot more things to see. Like you have a lot more villages, farms, countrysides, and a lot more things like you actually have see in props, and it actually feels alive. Like it actually feels like you're seeing something. And plus you have a lot more AI traffic, which also is pretty nice, at least in my opinion. So that's one thing I really like about the map. And overall the map is just amazing. This game is definitely a top 3 in the Horizon series overall. And now for the Forza Horizon 5's map. This map is also one of the worst Forza Horizon maps out there. It is so bad for a lot of reasons. Now, sure, you do have some fun areas, but like 80% of the map is just bare barren roads with nothing on, and it seriously feels so dead, especially right now. Because if you actually play this game right now, and especially after Forza Horizon 6's launch, all the players went to Forza 6, but this game has nothing on it. So this map feels terrible, and it's the worst map we've ever seen. And it sucks because this map could have been an amazing map, but it was just very spread out, and it was just very boring in my opinion. So that is why I think it is the worst map. And and the only good thing about this map was that you had some cool locations, and you had playground games like areas for map, which was pretty cool. But besides that, this is probably like one of the worst maps ever. It is super boring, super repetitive, and not fun at all, and would put barely any effort. So this point will definitely go to Forza Horizon 6. So yeah. Now for the next tier and the next comparison we'll be talking about, they're actually quite both similar, but in a lot also different in a lot of ways. And that is, in my opinion, the online multiplayer. Now, the online multiplayer in Forza Horizon 5 was actually not that bad. I actually quite enjoyed it a lot because it was probably like the best part about that game. Like you did have a lot of cool game modes. Like you did have Horizon Racing, you had playground games, hide and seek, drifting, and all that stuff. In my opinion, the online in this game was quite fun, and it's quite fun because the online quite worked well at that time, because you had all the things you wanted. The online worked fast, and it's still a fun online game in my opinion. So that's definitely one thing I did like about the online. But there is also another huge problem, and it's that if you want to play convoys, like instead of custom lobbies like what you had in Horizon 3, you can only use convoys now, and it's only with friends. So that really sucks in my opinion, and I really wish they fixed that. And it's also a big problem in Horizon 6, but it's kind of better in a sense. So for Forza Horizon 6, the online is quite similar to Horizon 5. It is, but it is also very different in a lot of ways, because, and especially the game modes that you have, there's a lot more game modes. Like you have a lot more game modes that you see in Horizon 6 than compared what you have in Forza Horizon 5. And overall, I do think this online is actually quite better for a few reasons. First of all, the online multiplayer, it quite works fast, it loads super quickly, and I could really find matches in seconds, which is crazy thing to say, but that is how online works. And it's fun. It's definitely a lot of fun, and it's definitely nice because of the, like how good the map is in this game. So that is one thing I definitely like about Forza Horizon 6's online. But there are a few problems, like I just said, like the AI, or no, the real players, they always crash into you. Sometimes you cannot use convoys without real friends. And another weird problem I also don't like about Forza Horizon 6 is that they removed one of the best game modes ever, that you literally had from Forza Horizon 1 through 5, and that is playing on games. Now, I don't understand why they would remove it, because I kind of get it in the sense because the map in Forza Horizon 5 was absolutely terrible, and like the game modes, some of the game modes they put on was just completely horrendous and complete garbage. So I kind of get that in a sense, but at the same time, like, it's very simple game mode, and the map in this game is already good. So yeah, but besides that, I still think this is a better online multiplayer just because it works better and there's a lot more things that happen overall. So this is why I think the online in this game is better. So this point we'll have to go to Forza Horizon 6 for this one. Now moving on for my second to last topic, and that is the cars and customization in this game, in these games I mean. So for Forza Horizon 5, as of currently, like, the game is kind of new, so Forza Horizon 5's carless is actually better in a lot of ways, but at the same time, I do think that the customization in Forza Horizon 5 is actually not that good for a lot of reasons, because sure there are a few cars that work better overall for like the customization, but a lot of the cars are bare minimum and like only like have one time, like one spoiler or one thing at a time, so that kind of sucks. And in Horizon 6, it's slightly better because you do have a lot more body kits and more cars now. And another thing I also really like about Forza Horizon 6 is that a lot of the cars that used to look pretty bad, like from Xbox 360 car models, they have been fixed now, which is really good. And the car models just look way better in this game, in my opinion. So I think for this one, I think you'll have to go to Forza Horizon 6's, especially for the customization. But for the car list, it is Forza Horizon 5 right now, but I do think in the future, Forza Horizon 6 will have a better car list. So just because of that, I think Forza Horizon 6 will have to take the point again. So yeah, Forza Horizon 6 is currently winning. And now for the last one thing I want to talk about in this video and see who really won in this Forza, but that is the extra game features and stuff like that. Now, this is already not a big one, but I think obviously Forza Horizon 6 is gonna win this just because you already have a ton of more features that you've already never seen before in Forza Horizon game before, especially 5 and other games. And in this game, you have so many unique features. Like, you have new features such as like racetracks all over the map, and that are actually quite fun and unique. And you have, like I just mentioned, alternative career modes and stuff you never did before in Forza Horizon games. So overall, and there's a lot more things that you're gonna see whenever you play this game, and usually you don't really see in like videos and stuff. But for Forza Horizon 5, it's unfortunate, but you'd never really got anything like that. Like, there's nothing really that's crazy or anything that's like been advertised as something insane. And a lot of the things that are in this game are from Forza Horizon 4 and other Forza Horizon games. Sure, you do have a few features, but it's nothing really special. So for this point, we'll have to give it to Forza Horizon 6. So Forza Horizon 6 is at 3 points and Forza Horizon 5 is only at 1 point. And it's crazy how to say that Forza Horizon 6 is actually so much better in my opinion, and I think literally anybody who likes Forza games will actually say Forza Horizon 6 is so much better. I do think Forza Horizon 5 was a fun game, but Forza Horizon 6 is simply a better game, so if you don't have it, I really recommend you buy it. Even for the $70, it's absolutely amazing game. And when I came back to this, it's so shocking how different it is and actually how worse Forza Horizon 5 felt like. But yeah, that is the current list, and that is the how Forza Horizon 6 is compared to Forza Horizon 5 in current day. Keep in mind this list could change anytime as new updates could come out or any data could change for these games, so just keep in mind of that. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching, and until next time, peace out guys.